Hey friends, as you can probably already tell, this is Mia, and today I'll be showing you through my first year Florida experience in a way that I express myself, which is through my notes. I know it's a little bit weird, but just go with it. So, as you can see, this is the outside of my notebook. Exciting, right? So on the inside flap of my notebook, I just have some post-it notes which highlight some of the key topics that we talked about during the course. And next I've got a very unupdated table of contents. So our first class we talked a little bit about financial budgeting, and during that presentation I took some notes on ways that I can better save my money and reduce my spending. And a way that I can reduce spending would definitely be from eating out, because I love my Chipotle and sushi, but I don't need it all the time. So that was one of the key components that I learned and how I can employ that into my everyday life in the future. So the next class we talked about finding and defining our top 5 strengths. And two of my main strengths were analytical and disciplinary thinking. And in order to change this in my everyday life, I'll need to be able to think but also have a little bit of creativity in my life. The next class, we had the opportunity to talk to a panel of students and ask them some questions, and what I learned most from talking with them is that I need to find a way to balance my time every day while also pursuing some of my passions. So the next class, we took a little bit of a visit to Library West, and we learned a bit about the resources that they have available, especially some cool things such as workshops that they provide and the different databases that they have available for us if we're conducting research. The next presentation that we had was probably one of my favorites, and it was about diversity. I learned a little bit about different experiences that other people have faced and how we can better approach diversity in the future in our daily lives. The next class we had some presentations about some resources that are available just outside of the classroom at UF. And the You Matter We Care program really stood out to me because it taught me that we shouldn't just have to brush mental health problems under the table, and that there is a resource out there. That same class, we had another presentation regarding Healthy for Life, which is an initiative being implemented by Gator Dining. And while I don't have a meal plan, I still found it cool to see some of the ways that they're trying to push for healthier eating here on campus. Next, we learned a bit about professional development, and I thought it was really neat because I learned about how we should carry ourselves in interviews, and I know it's really going to be helpful for all of the upcoming opportunities when it comes to job fairs and interviews in my future. And for the last set of notes in my notebook, I took some notes about the presentations that we gave last week, and I learned a lot about tutoring opportunities and multicultural affairs, which can be really helpful if I am struggling in the future. And while that is it for the notebook, obviously these past 6 weeks have been full of more than just first year Florida. So here are some snippets of me moving in and starting my new life in Gainesville outside of the classroom.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends. Tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and
But this isn't quite where it ends. I know this is going to sound super cheesy, but as you can see, the rest of this notebook is full of blank pages. My first semester here at UF is kind of like this notebook. It's a new beginning, and I've got 4 more years to fill the pages. Thanks to First Year Florida, I know I have the necessary information that I'll need to make sure that these pages are filled with the most fulfilling opportunities I can provide for myself. So thanks for taking the beginning of the journey with me, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.